Hey guys, what is going on? So I know this mic is in front of my face and it's not usually, but I feel like my audio is going to be a lot better if my voice is right next to the mic. Anyways guys, today I'm going to be talking about these two cases right here, the iPhone XS Max leather case and the iPhone XS Max silicone case. So I did do videos about each one of these cases specifically and talk about the features that I liked, but in this video I'm going to be talking about which one is better for you personally and basically which one that I like the most as well. So the very first thing I want to talk about, guys, is the look of each case. So for the leather case, I do think that this case a more like fancy look, in my opinion. Like you would wear, like you would put this on like at like a fancy dinner or like a wedding or something like that. Like this is a very fancy, like fashionable case. Like no matter what color you get, it's gonna look very fashionable, especially with the buttons, like the accent of the buttons. But for the silicone case, I do like this one a lot just because it's super minimal and simple as well. I really like simple and minimal like designs and stuff like that. So that's what I do like about this one. It's more of like an everyday kind of case. The next thing, guys, is the buttons. As you guys know, if you guys have been here for a while, I talk about the buttons every single time when I unbox and review a case, just because the buttons are super important for me, in my opinion, just because I need it to be a good button. If it's not a good button, I'm gonna throw the case away. Not really, but like I don't like buttons that aren't clickable. But with the leather case, the buttons on this case are really good just because they are metal, 100% aluminum, and I feel like that's a really good material. That makes it really satisfying to click, and the sound is very satisfying as well. I don't know, something about the metal makes it that much more satisfying to click. But with the silicone case, it still has a nice clickable sound, as you guys can hear this. So they both do have a nice clickable sound, like they're both satisfying to click. I just think the leather case is a little bit more satisfying just because of the leather buttons, in my opinion. The next thing, guys, is the build quality of both these cases. For the silicone case, I have to be completely honest. This really depends on how well you treat your case, but if you treat it really poorly, this case will start to tear up and start to not look good, because like say if you put your phone down on the face like this, the edges of the silicone case will start to wear down and it'll start to wear into another plastic material, which, by the way, does not look good at all. That's the thing that you have to be careful about with the silicone case. So yeah, it really depends on how well you treat the case, which is like not really a cool thing, because with a case you should be able to treat it however you want because you have a case on it and it's supposed to protect it. But for the leather case, guys, you can pretty much treat this however you want. A leather case has never fallen apart for me at all. Like it's never ripped or anything like that, just because of the material. Leather, it's a very good material for a case, in my opinion. Like this has never ripped up for me personally. Like a leather case has never ripped up or gotten any deep scratches or anything like that. It's stayed in pretty decent condition. And also, guys, with the leather case, the color does change over time. As you guys know, leather does change over time. As you guys can see, this case, it's a pretty bright brown colored case, and probably like 6 months this case will be a lot more darker than it is now. So if you're looking for a leather case, keep that in mind, that it's going to be changing color. So if you got like a bright yellow leather case, it's going to be a lot darker in like 6 months. The next thing, guys, that I'm going to be going over is the feel of each case. So basically, guys, when you first take out the leather case out of its box, I feel like it's a pretty grippy feel at first, and then once when you like wear in the leather, it starts to get a little bit less grippy. But with the silicone case, it's grippy right when you get out of the box, and then like once you wear it down more and more, it starts to get a little bit more grippy over time. So if you really like a grippier case, then I would definitely pick the silicone case over the leather case. I know these are both very expensive cases, probably one of the most expensive cases they can actually buy for these phones, but they are honestly worth it, in my opinion. They are the only cases that I buy like straight up, like right away with my iPhone. Like they're the first two cases that I buy with it each and every time. So I love them both. They're both amazing, in my opinion. Yeah, guys, but I hope this helped you pick out a case, a leather or a silicone case. If it did, please drop a like and subscribe, guys. It really does help the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, dude.